All right, we're back with episode 2 of Dead City. Let's talk about it. All right, so here we are with episode 2 of Dead City. Maggie and Negan are officially in the Dead City of Manhattan, still looking for the Croat, still looking for Herschel, where they come across this lady who leads them to a group of survivors who can potentially help them. That's pretty much the basis of this episode, which is not a problem considering that it's only the second episode of the season. The problem that I had with this episode was that the survivors that they introduced us to, I completely was disinterested in from the moment they popped on screen. They were just boring, bland, copy and paste characters that felt like NPCs. Now, I'm not saying that every character introduced needs some grand entrance, but I think that it should at least be memorable. I remember watching Walking Dead when Morgan first met Rick, when Rick first met Glenn. You remembered it. Spoiler warning, in case you care. The old lady that led him there died in this episode, and it was just an awkward it was an awkward scene. And I don't know if that was meant to be. I'd highly doubt it, but the shit was awkward as hell. There's like 15 people in this group of survivors, and they all felt like NPCs. I think the main guy and the main girl had a couple lines which weren't memorable at all, but they just felt like NPCs. I remember one scene in particular where they were all just sitting around. And I thought for a moment maybe I muted my TV because it was just no dialogue. It was just everybody looking at each other. I had to go on for a minute, minute and a half. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is happening here? And since I'm on the topic of shitty side characters, you gotta mention the Croat's henchmen. These motherfuckers are completely useless and equally lifeless. The Croat is somebody that, he's the big bad. So you're supposed to get glimpses of him here and there. But if he's going to have a side henchman like Negan had Simon or someone along those lines, make him memorable. Maybe we haven't met him yet. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we just haven't met him. I'm hoping that's the case. But other than that, on a good note, we did get to see a glimpse of the old Negan return, and I thought that was cool to see. I think they'll have a damn good story of showing how Maggie will react to the wicked version of Negan now that they're on the same side. I think that's an interesting, plot that they can explore. And will she understand the need for this wickedness, or will she just, kind of stand firm in her hatred, like, bro, this shit ain't right? I think that's a good story, a good plot. Maggie is a lot older now. She's had a lot of time to think about these type of things. And if you remember her in season 11 of The Walking Dead, she was not shy about butchering motherfuckers when it came down to it. So I think they have some interest in there. Overall, episode 2 of Dead City was okay. It could have been a lot better, especially if they gave me a reason to give a shit about anybody other than Maggie and Negan. But alas, that is not the case. And yeah, this is episode 2 where Maggie and Negan completely carry the shit out of this show. Alright, that is my thought slash review for Dead City episode 2. I thank y'all for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And while you're at it, consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. And join me on this road to 500 subscribers. As always, many blessings to y'all. I thank y'all again. And stay tuned for more. I'm out.